I'm Jane Copier, and you're listening to Happy in the Middle, a podcast for Christian women who want to make the second half of life the best half. This podcast is all about helping women to reignite their spark and step into their divine power in order to create deep and connected relationships and also find that fulfillment and satisfaction they crave. So, if you're ready to grow, join me and learn how you too can overcome guilt, resentment, disappointment, and enjoy the fruits of creating a life well lived. Let's go. Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to Happy in the Middle. Today's episode is number 92. How much should I give? Well, my friends, I'm telling you, the past few weeks have been a real roller coaster for my husband and I. We have felt all the feelings. We felt fear and worry and stress and panic, and also the deepest love, the deepest longing, faith, surrender. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without my faith. It's so important to me and it's my anchor. And I'm so grateful for that. But I shared with all of you that my husband had had major back surgery in February. And although his back feels better, when he woke up from surgery, his legs were in a lot of pain. And that surgery has left him with just really excruciating neuropathy in both legs from about the mid thigh down. So in our follow-ups with our surgeon, he's perplexed. He said, this can be common with back surgery and that kind of thing, but he recommended that we go see a pain doctor at a pain clinic. So we've already had that established. We'd already been to a doctor we knew, and so we took him back there, and that doctor suggested that he have a spinal cord stimulator implanted. So on May 15th, he had another surgery to have that done. And as the month went on, his legs got worse, not better. And I'm talking about worse to the point where he lost all balance and was unable to walk. And if you know my husband, he has a huge pain tolerance. He is such a rock. He is so strong, so able to handle hard things. But on that Friday morning when I saw my hero struggling so much, I just immediately I called the surgeon who did his major surgery. He was out of town. So they got a message to him, but he got back to me and said, you need to get him immediately to the ER. So we did. We ran tons of tests. We stayed in there in the ER for over 24 hours. They ran two MRIs. He had to do two because his nerves were so inflamed that he could not hold still. He couldn't lay still. He couldn't hold his feet still. So, about after 12 hours, giving urine and blood cultures time to process, they discovered that his spinal cord stimulator had come with a staph infection. And not only that, it had been implanted without the doctor doing an MRI first, which if he had, he would have seen that my husband had stenosis further up in the spine. So when he implanted those leads for the sensor, there wasn't enough space and it was putting pressure on his spinal cord, which was also causing all of the spasming and craziness in his nerves. And so my poor guy was here. He's in sepsis. He needed to have that stimulator removed immediately. And I'm not going to bore you all with all the details. It was over 7 days. And we spent the next 7 days admitted in the neuro unit of the hospital. And gosh, I got to give a shout out to his amazing surgeon. His doctor that was on vacation, he ended his vacation early and flew home, changed his flight, flew home early to come back to operate on my husband. I know people have lots of opinions about doctors and surgeons, but I'm telling you, I cannot say enough good things about this dear man. I have never, ever seen a doctor care more about his patient than this man showed that love and care for my husband. And I am so grateful to him. But anyway, he did have the surgery. The implant was removed. He did spend a lot of time in the hospital. But we're home now and he is recovering slowly. He's receiving home health services, and I administer his IV antibiotics through his PICC line every 8 hours. And he's slowly getting stronger, but man, he's still struggling. And it is very difficult for him to walk unassisted. And I'm telling you that watching the person that you love most in the world suffer like this, it is just the most excruciating, heartbreaking thing. Oh, I'm so emotional. But honestly, there's just nothing in the world that I want more than for him to be healed. There's nothing that I won't help him do. I feel so protective of him. This man who has protected me for our entire life together. I am very protective of him and I cherish him. Every single day I get to spend with him is it's such a gift. And I can't, oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta breathe here for a second. Hold on. Yeah, it's really hard. You can tell. I can't even tolerate the thought of having something horrible happen to him. But I have to say that through all of this, I have felt about every emotion possible. And I've been so, so grateful to be able to use my own tools to process those emotions and to help my husband process his too. This has been very, very scary for him as well. Our emotions are such a gift. I'm so, so grateful for all of them, even the painful ones, right? They let me know that I'm alive. They're this signal that I have people to love and that I have experiences to enjoy and learn from. Our emotions are just the essence of our humanity, right? And we can learn how to manage them in a way that allows us to feel greater joy, greater amounts of love. My thoughts about this beautiful man, my beautiful, generous, amazing rock, my husband, they have filled me with more love in the past few weeks than I can even describe. And it is really what has allowed me to feel this really poignant joy, even in the midst of this trial, even in the midst of all the pain and the mess. Loving this beautiful person, my guy, my person, with my whole heart has been just the biggest blessing of my life. You know, one of the underlying questions that I observe all the time in my coaching as I'm working with my clients is this question of how much should I give? How much should I extend to my partner, specifically in the context of relationships, right? My clients want to know if I just love my partner even when he doesn't deserve it, isn't that giving too much? Or if I give love and it hasn't been earned, isn't that just excusing bad behavior? Right? Man, I feel that. I've asked those questions too, because to be honest, we don't want to feel like we're being taken advantage of. We want things to be fair. We don't want to feel like we're giving and giving and getting crumbs in return. But here's what I want to offer you to consider today. Most of us, especially as women, have spent our whole lives trying to earn other people's love. Think about your actions and the things that you have done and the way that you felt. We've tried very, very hard to earn people's love. We perform for it, right? We're proving ourselves for it. We're chasing after it like it's this gold star we have to work for. And when that's your lens, when that's your story, it makes total sense that you expect other people to earn your love too. But this is my message for you today. And if you will let this one sink into your heart, I promise you, you will have a joyful life. This is the truth. When you withhold love, when you wait for someone else to deserve it, you are the one that suffers the most. Just let that land for a minute. When you choose not to love, you are the one who doesn't get to feel love. You are the one who carries the disappointment, the disconnection, the frustration. You're the one who feels the judgment. You're the one who prolongs pain. You're the one who lacks compassion. Again, you're the one who suffers. We have a choice every single day. We have a choice to choose to love. And when we choose that, we are the ones that get to feel it. My coach once said something that really stuck with me. She said, withholding love is like punching yourself in the face and then blaming the other person for your bruises. That one hit me in the gut because I think I've spent a lot of time withholding love in my life and I don't want to do it anymore. There's no upside to withholding love. It feels protective, right? And because we think we're protecting ourselves, we hold back. But really, we're the ones causing ourselves more pain, more loneliness, more separation. So when someone asks me, how much should I give? My answer is simple. Give it all. Give all the love you have, not because they've earned it, but because you deserve to feel it. Giving love is different than giving everything, right? There are things that you don't have to give. There are actions you don't have to take in order to please other people. And we're not talking about people pleasing here. We're just talking about loving other people unconditionally because you deserve to feel love. When you think thoughts that create that feeling of love, you are the only one that gets to feel it. Those emotions are felt in your body. If someone else thinks nice things about the way that you're showing up, they will feel love too. But you don't create that love in their body. You create love in your body. And when you give love freely, it doesn't drain you, it expands you. Love multiplies. It comes back around. It softens your heart. It strengthens your spirit. It reconnects you to what matters most. And listen, when you give unearned love, you also open yourself to receiving unearned love too. That's grace. That's mercy. That's exactly how God loves us. It's unearned, and yet He does. So, as you think about your own situation, as you think about your own relationships, consider the possibility that there's no scorecard, there's no perfect balance sheet. All we have as humans is this invitation to love like Jesus does, fully and freely, without any reserve. Because at the end of the day, we are the ones that benefit. When we feel more love, we offer more love to the world. We have more to give. When we feel more love, we make the world a better place. So, as you're choosing, as you're thinking for yourself in your own situations, whether it be with your kids or with your husband, with your wife, whoever it might be, if you're ever asking yourself, what should I give this person? How much should I love this person? The answer will always be give it all. Give it all. It's the key to your own happiness. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I have decided that for the remainder of the summer, I'm going to take a little bit of time off from the podcast. I'll be back in September, but I'm going to take a little time. I need to spend some time with my husband. I need to focus a little bit more on my family, and I'll be back as we continue to heal and progress, which I have faith that that will happen. So I'm sorry to take a break, but I'm going to. And that way I can actually just serve my own current clients a little bit better too and have a little more time for my family. But thank you so much for listening. If you feel like this message landed on your heart today, would you share it with a friend who needs it too? Let's just keep spreading all the love together. I hope you guys enjoy your summer, and I will be back in September. Bye for now. Hey, if you are ready to get unstuck and make your midlife amazing, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode. And I want to invite you to join my Empty Nest Academy, where you will learn how to transform your mind, your relationships, and your life. Come free yourself of regret and disappointment and be so much happier. Listen, sis, we've got one shot at this big, beautiful life. Let's make it amazing. Go to janecopier.com, that's JaneCopier.com, and sign up today. And if you're not sure what's right for you, book a free consultation with me and we'll talk it over together. And we'll make sure to get you on the path that serves you the best. See you inside.